Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having a great holiday weekend. I thought I would go live just to quickly show you. I have 3 styles today in 2 different colors. Belle Tress, the now available International City Collection. I have 1 style to show you from that. I have Seoul. Seoul is a little bit of a longer classic bob, a little longer than Beckham in the Icons collection, if you're familiar with that. And I do also have 2 shorter styles to show you. I also thought I would show again how to let's see, welcome to live chat. I'll have to put my glasses on if any chats do come in. I apologize if I can't see it right away. It's kind of hard on my iPhone just to see the comments. But anyway, I wanted to show putting my wig grip on again because I have met a lot of people that sometimes aren't even sure about that simple procedure. And it is important to wear wig grips. I do find that it really keeps that lace that we place, with my receding hairline. I would place it where my hairline used to be. Please excuse my crunchy textured hair. I do have some root powder hiding because I am still quite self-conscious of my bad receding hairline. And I also didn't shave. I wanted to show you the back of my longer nape. You could see how I have those little tails there, just to show you that the coverage that I get with one of the other shorter pieces, I wanted to show you. And yeah, so just ignore the crunchiness. Anyway, back to this wig grip. Also, it is a little bit dirty, as you could see. I wanted to show you that as well. I'm due to wash it today. So I do wash it by hand and I let it air dry overnight. The reason it gets dirty is because I put that root powder on still. I know it's nasty for my autoimmune issues, but I'm just so self-conscious when I show my full receding hairline. So my type of wig grip, the tag goes on the inside, and you just want to make sure that it's sitting on top of your head so that the grain is rough, not smooth, in order to prevent that lace front from sliding back. So I place my wig grip on too low. I find that's the easiest way. That might work for you also. And then I just move it back to where it's not going to be showing on my lace front wigs. So I do put it right back. I bring my hearing aids out, carefully, because I do have my hearing aids in there. So that is how I put it on. It's very easy. And you just Velcro it there. It doesn't have to be super tight. You don't want it to give you a headache. Wig wearing does not wear a headache if your wig is not too tight for you and if your wig grip is not too tight for you. So let me show you Seoul, the very first piece. I have her in Raw Sugar Blonde by Belle Tress. It's a very popular one of the City Collection blondes. So, sorry, I just see some movement there. Hi, hello. Thank you for chatting, saying hello. It's nice to know that people are watching. So let's put Seoul on. First I will show you the cap, and I will show you what I have done with this left monofilament part on Seoul. So she is an open wefted cap. And we have an extended velvet nape on the International City Collection. We have Velcro, convenient Velcro adjusters. Hi, Salvi. And we have extended lace front. It extends well into these very nice moldable, pliable ear tabs that are also like felt or velvet covered. And we have a left monofilament part. I have mine hidden, what I've talked before about on the channel with this moleskin. It's available at most drugstores and it is available on Amazon. So it's the same color on both sides. You put the adhesive side up at the top of your wig in your part line. And that's what I do to give more distinction to that nice illusion of scalp that these lovely monofilament parts can do for us to give us that realistic feature. So let me pop Seoul on for you. I'll try to see my, I do generally feel that the lace, even if I can't see the screen on my phone very well, I generally feel like the lace is in the correct spot once you get used to wearing wigs, even though I've only been wearing them just, I guess it's about 8 months now, I think, if I did the math. So I just want to look at the hairline there. So you lift your fibers up. You don't ever want to tug on your lace directly or put your finger under your lace. So yeah, I think that looks about right for the placement. They say a rough guideline is about 4 fingers. So let's take a look at Seoul on all sides. I have worn her about, I think just twice. So I wore her to work the very day after I got her, and I did pin her back like this for the day, just to help train the fibers off the face. Because as I've mentioned before, hello. I just want to say hi. Girl, is that a wig? Yes, it is, Maya. This is a wig. This is a lace front wig. And Belle Tress does a beautiful job with their lace front wigs. They have that dark rooting with a lot of their blondes to make it look more natural, like a grown out root. And these are synthetic heat friendly fibers. And as you could see on that lace front, they bring the lighter fibers to the front to make that lace look so natural. So, yeah, so I buy these wigs online, Maya. There's wigs, the industry of these wigs now is pretty much an online retailer. So you can look up all of the brand manufacturers online, and they will give you a list of all the approved retailers that you can buy from. And depending where you are, it'll be slightly different prices, but look all of that up. I will put info in my description for you after this live is posted. But this is such a beautiful bob. So I like her because she is not too long to wear every day. She doesn't get an awful lot of friction, but she is a little bit longer, as I mentioned, a little bit longer than Beckham from the Belle Tress Icons collection. And I really do love her. I have not applied any heat with my hot comb yet. Let me just grab my hot comb so that I can show you what I'm talking about. I forgot to grab it at the beginning of the live. So I just get the least expensive one on Amazon, and it really is amazing. When you want to train the fibers off the face in the front, you just spray with a little mist of water. This I just emptied out and put water in. I use distilled water because it doesn't have any minerals to put abrasion on the fibers. And then you would put your hot comb on low, or if it has a digital thermometer, it would be under 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Roughly, I use it around 270. I find you don't even have to go to 300. And you would just comb those fibers back a couple of times with that hot comb. Then you would hold it there to dry, to cool, I should say. And then the cooling really helps direct those fibers off of your forehead. Now, that being said, that's just my preference. Some people really like it when they're swooping on the forehead like that. So you could totally keep her doing that if that's what you like. But yeah, I really love Seoul. And this raw sugar blonde, it's a very, very classic blonde. She has a little bit of a longer root pulled through the wig so that it works well for gals with darker eyebrows still and who are used to being brunettes. But it is, I would say it's neutral, ever so slightly leaning warm. It really is neutral though. You've got a little bit of more platinum blonde, and you've got a little bit of natural and honey blonde in there. It's a really, really cute color. I do like it. So one more look at Seoul from the now available, now shipping Belle Tress International City Collection. She's a really, really cute piece. Yeah, I really love her. And like I said, I have worn her twice now. Once just for the day at work, and I wore her out antique shopping with my husband already once this weekend. I really do love her. So now the next two pieces I quickly want to show you are from the Belle Tress City Collection as well. They are Santander and Bristol. You really don't see much of Bristol online because she's a very particular style. So she has her fans, but but she's not as loved by everyone, I think. You'll see what I mean when I put her on for you. And Santander is quite a loved style, but Santander is in a group of City Collection pieces by Belle Tress that is going to be discontinued. So she will be fading out. You can still find Santander online, but I will give you a look at her, and then you could look around. Also, I wanted to remind you and show you my thrift store wig holders that I use. So this one here even still has the price on it, $5, and they are really nice because they're very cheap at the thrift shops, and they're really just called tabletop hand towel holders, but they work perfectly for wigs, and you can see they're more sturdy. So they're really sturdy for the price, and I do just place a little tissue there because they have a little bit of roundness here, but they're usually they're not like jutting out or damaging our wigs at all. So those are great. This is Santander, same collection as same cap as Seoul. The City Collection all have the machine-made open wefted caps, the extended velvet covered nape with the convenient Velcro adjusters, and the extended lace front where you get that illusion where the fibers, the synthetic heat friendly fibers, are actually growing out of your hairline. And then the extended or the felt covered moldable ear tabs, which really help these wigs to be glueless and they stay on you. There is no permatease in Belle Tress styles. They give that low density, realistic style. And this is the left mono part, and I'll show you there. That's the little hand tied portion and the lace front. But once again, you can see I have a bit of root powder on there. I do put that scar tape or moleskin on to really accentuate that illusion of a natural part. And when you see that all one color there, and it does come in quite a few tones, you can find the scar tape on Amazon in quite a few skin tones, but what it does is it hides if you have bio hair or a wig grip on. Rather than seeing my silver gray up here and my beige wig grip, it'll just look like one like nude skin color. So let me pop Santander on for you. Yeah, Santander is a really fun little short, but a little bit longer pixie. Let me get her straight there. And I have worn my Santander just once to work. And I did train her to go off the face a little bit, not with a hot comb, just with my water. So I just sprayed, and these shorter styles are quite responsive to just a little bit of water. Let me see how I want to have that straight for you. There we go. I pull the nape down. I would lift that hairline down just a tad. And yes, she's a really cute style and so easy. That's why I really love wearing her. I got her for work because I am so busy at the Shaquelle Salon in Oakville. I'm running around like crazy, so I don't like wearing my pieces that catch friction because it just makes more maintenance on these heat-friendly synthetics. So I really love Santander, and that's why I have Bristol as well. So yep, she's really cute. Now this Santander is in Macadamia Latte Rooted. I would say it's the most popular color in the Belle Tress City Collection. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like she is. Everybody loves Macadamia Latte Rooted. I guess because she's very close to a popular Raquel Welch color that people love. And anyway, she's quite cute and versatile. She's got that rooting for gals with darker eyebrows who like the natural grown out look. And she's also got a combination of some brown through there, some warmer blondes, a little bit of platinum to be a bit neutral, but I would say she leans slightly warmer because she does have a little bit of strawberry blonde as well. So, and she will stay down with the bangs if that's the look that you want. I really preferred her off my forehead. That's just my look. And I'm not sure, I can't see, but I don't think my longer nape, my tails are exposed. You tell me if you can see it or not. So her nape is very nice. You can pull that down, but she still has the nice coverage there. I do usually shave those tails, and I just haven't. I wanted to show you. I thought about doing the live last week, so I said I'm going to grow those out just to show you with the shorter styles. So, hello, I do see some nice comments coming in. Hi, Sar. Thank you for joining me. I hope everyone's having a great, well, this is Monday now. I'm saying weekend, but it's because it is a long holiday weekend here in Canada. So let me give you one more look at this super cute Pixie Santander. I am disappointed that she's being discontinued because I would like to get her. I also wear the triple chocolate rooted from Santander. Thank you for the hearts. I do wear the triple chocolate rooted, and I would love this style in that. Do you know what this style in triple chocolate rooted reminds me of? If you're mid 50s like me, you're going to remember the soap actress, the soap star, Lisa Rinna. And I think in triple chocolate, you could even spike it up a little bit more to get that Lisa Rinna look. And the funny thing is, I've wanted that haircut since I was in high school, and I always said to my mom, I love Lisa Rinna's hair, but now I can have it with my wigs. But I haven't seen a triple chocolate rooted around still of Santander. Like I said, she is being faded out and discontinued. So yeah, I'll give you a closer look at that hairline, just so you could see. Quite nice, really nicely done. And you could see how the scar tape really helps that illusion of scalp be very nice, and it doesn't show my wig grip and the silver, because if I didn't have that there, you would see different colors. So, I do like it a lot. It's a great trick, and I do it with almost every one of my monofilament wigs, even on the full monotop wigs. So that's where you could part it anywhere. This one, it's only a left part. I know the image is reversed. It looks on my right, but it is my left. So let's take one more look at Santander and her fun little wispy longer pixie cut. And then I do have one more quick look for you to show you. Santander as a pixie is really in my wheelhouse. But this one, Bristol, is not quite. But I am going to wear her because I do like the style. It's just not something I'm used to wearing. And I'll tell you why. Speaking of wheelhouse, check out my short that I posted, I think just yesterday. I was showing wearing one of my wigs in driving my husband and my classic car with the windows down, because a lot of gals are worried about just doing things that are windy in life. And I just wanted to show you, I don't worry about that because these wig grips really work well. So check out that short. It's, if you can believe it, it's me driving a 71 Alfa Romeo. It is such a fun car to drive, but it's a little bit work. I'm quite serious in the video, not really smiling or anything, because you really have to concentrate driving these classic Italian sports cars. It is just a junior, a 1300, but I just love driving it. And I'm going to show my other convertible, which is my husband's 1961 Austin Healey. That's going to be fun with an actual top right down. So check out my short. Now this is Bristol. The reason I say that she is not in my wheelhouse, but I do want to wear her and not as seen online, is because, as you can see, she is a little short stacked bob, but she has that page boy full bang. So she's just not for everyone, but I think it's because I think people like the way it looks. But I think that it's because it's a little bit of, I think of it as a bit of a fantasy style. It's not that it looks wiggy in a bad way, but you see it in movies a lot where a girl is playing a spy, or if there's a girl in a superhero movie, they often have a style like this. So it's a little bit of that fantasy look, or fantastical. So that's why I think she might not be for everyone, and I thought maybe it's a little bit wiggy. So I just don't know. I just don't know. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think it is cute as well, and I want to get used to wearing it. Now, I might do a little bit of plucking. You can pluck one fiber at a time from these synthetic wigs if you're very careful and gentle. It shouldn't do damage to your cat, but you should be very cautious, and I literally would only pluck one fly away at a time. And I do just feel she's a little bit dense up here. So I might like to try to pluck her a little bit. So I'll just show you the back and the sides. It's really nicely stacked, and I love this off the shoulder for work. I think it's going to be perfect. And even with this page boy bang and this stacked bob, I love that it's a no fuss style. It's what it is. You put it on, and that is the style that you're going to wear. Now, I know you can, she is low density, and you can tuck her behind your ears to get a little bit of a different look, but I can't really do that because of my silly hearing aids. So I just wear her right out of the box how she's going to be, is how I'm going to wear her at work. But I really do like her, and this, of course, is the same. It's raw sugar blonde. It's the same as my Soul. So it does look a little bit, you could see that these are the same color, but they are just when they have a different style. I find the Bristol, the shorter, looks a little bit lighter than the Soul. You see a little bit more of the natural blonde and the beige and the honey, where you see a little bit more of the platinum, but I would say she's still a very neutral blonde. So yeah, let me know what you think of Bristol here. And I do think, I will double check, but I think she's also on the Belle Tress discontinued pieces. Oh, thank you for the hearts on this little style. Yeah, she's really cute. Now, I wouldn't say we could, I'll show you the lace front. I wouldn't say we could uh, put these off our face too easily because they are quite short. But I suppose you could train with the hot comb and get her to stay back there. I feel like though she's, really meant to have that bang, you could open it up a little bit. And I think if I do a little bit of plucking just right about here, I could take some of that density out. But like I said, be very cautious because I do like that realistic lower density look on my pieces. So sometimes I can go a little crazy on the plucking, and I don't advise that. It's probably just me, but be very careful. Just do one at a time. It's if you have a couple flyaways, that looks totally natural. It adds to the realism of these pieces. But if you have too many, you can just certainly pull one at a time. I don't think it'll do any damage, but just be very cautious. One at a time only. Well, I hope you liked this short live and these 3 styles. So we had Seoul from the now shipping International City Collection by Belle Tress, and we have the discontinued style Santander, which you can still find around. They don't disappear instantly, so look around online. And then we have Bristol, which I believe also is one of the discontinued styles. So thank you so much for joining me today, and hi to all my clients at Shaquille. I hope to see you all again soon at the salon in Oakville. And please check out my new short of me driving with the wind down and my wig. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye for now.